This is Overman versus Democratic leadership. Senate Republicans terrified them into folding at the impeachment trial by threatening to try to block the Biden agenda. Having now gotten what they wanted from the Democrats, Senate Republicans will now try to block the Biden agenda. Nancy Pelosi and Chuck Schumer simply cannot or will not recognize that January 6th was just a change in Republican Party tactics. They simply cannot or will not recognize that 30 years ago, the Republican Party declared war on them and war on democracy itself. The Democrats strategize. The Republicans build gallows from which to hang the Vice President and the Speaker of the House. These Democratic leaders must go, and ones who are aware of the existential threat to democracy must replace them. Jamie Raskin, Joe Neguse in the House. Hell, if they'll switch parties, Cassidy or Romney in the Senate. Somebody who sees that the Republicans are now the party of insurrection and terrorism. 14 years ago, I went on MSNBC and said, if there were ever another Republican presidency, American democracy would not survive it. I have been proved correct. A minority tried to overthrow the government, nearly succeeded, and was just acquitted. We do not have a democracy right now. We have an unstable legislative system, and the first coup against it failed, but nearly half the Senate defended that coup. We are an authoritarian regime in waiting. The prosecution of Trump and the coup attempt he led must now go to the grand juries, or a special counsel, or to a 9/11 Commission-style investigation. There must be indictments. There must be convictions. Simply put, Donald Trump must go to prison, or the next time he, or a smarter version of him, will overthrow the government. Because for now, at least, Trump has gotten away with it. Winston Churchill's words after the diplomatic surrender to Hitler at Munich are appropriate after this disaster. Let me paraphrase them. Do not suppose this is the end. This is only the beginning of the reckoning. We have sustained a defeat without a war. We have passed an awful milestone in our history when the whole equilibrium of American democracy has been deranged, and these terrible words have been pronounced against us. Thou art weighed in the balance and found wanting.